My child, this is Archangel Michael speaking, and God himself is pressing this word into your spirit now. Your mother from heaven is sending her final message. Do not turn away. Do not delay. Open your heart before it's too late. God says, I have carried every tear of yours, and I have seen the ache of missing her voice. Heaven has not been silent. Even now her love has crossed the veil. She speaks through me, and I deliver it to you now. Type angel number 777 in the comments if your spirit feels this word. That number marks divine completion. That number is your confirmation that heaven is moving right here, right now. Archangel Michael declares, the bond between mother and child is eternal. No grave, no distance, no silence can destroy it. The message she sends is urgent. She has pleaded for you not to miss this moment. For this is not just comfort, this is guidance. This is a turning point. Like this video now as an act of faith. Share it so another grieving heart will not drown in silence. And if you are not subscribed, you may miss the very word heaven has designed to reach you on time. Subscribe so her whisper will not pass you by. My beloved child, listen. Your mother says, I never left you. I never abandoned you. Every prayer I prayed for you still rises like fragrance before God's throne. She wants you to know the sacrifices she made were never in vain. The sleepless nights, the battles she fought with her last strength, the dreams she carried for you. They live on in heaven's chambers. God says, you are not walking alone. Her hands are not holding you physically, but her intercession is woven into the path you take. That is why you survived storms you could not explain. That is why you found provision when you had nothing left. That is why doors opened when everyone thought they would close. Her prayers still cover you. Beloved soul, type 999 in the comments as a sign of release. That is the number of endings that give birth to new beginnings. Your mother is saying, release the guilt, release the regrets, release the heaviness of what you think you should have done. She does not want you to live bound to yesterday. She wants you to walk into tomorrow free. God says, what you think is lost forever is preserved in eternity. Every laugh you shared, every lesson she taught, every time her hand wiped your tears, they are not gone. They are written into heaven's book of remembrance. Archangel Michael declares, the enemy has tried to use grief to chain you, but today, heaven breaks those chains. Your mother's final message is not to keep you in sorrow. It is to lift you into purpose. She says, child, rise. I poured my strength into you so you would not collapse. Do not let my memory be a weight. Let it be a wind that carries you. Comment, I receive, if your spirit agrees. Because this is more than comfort, it is a prophecy. And there is still more she longs for you to hear. Stay with me, because the deeper revelation is about to be revealed. My child, God whispers, the same way I gave you a mother on earth, I will not leave you motherless in the spirit. Her care continues through heaven's embrace. Her voice still echoes in your conscience when you are about to step into danger. Have you noticed? That sudden pause before a wrong choice. That nudge when you feel unworthy. That wave of love that comes out of nowhere. That is her presence permitted by God to shield you. Beloved, type 444 in the comments if you have felt those moments. 444 is the number of angelic protection. It is the sign that heaven's armies are surrounding you. Your mother's final words carry a warning and a blessing. She warns, do not waste your years in bitterness. Do not let unforgiveness rot the beauty of your soul. She sees what you cannot. She sees the traps of envy. She sees the dangers of comparison. She sees the poison of carrying anger too long. And she blesses, child, love freely, give generously, live without fear. For life is shorter than you know, and heaven is nearer than you think. God says, your mother's legacy is not her departure. It is her love that continues to shape you. You are her testimony on earth. You are her answer to prayer, and heaven has not written the last chapter of your story. Beloved, listen closely. This is the revelation she pressed into heaven's scroll just for you. She says, I am proud of you, even in your stumbling, even in your tears, even in your doubts. I am proud of the courage you don't see in yourself. These are words you thought you would never hear again, but heaven refused to let you walk without them. My child, Archangel Michael declares, the love of your mother is now multiplied by the love of heaven's hosts. You are not weak. You are not forgotten. You are heaven's beloved. Like this video right now, if you feel the warmth of those words, share it so another son, another daughter, another aching heart will know they are not alone. Subscribe, for heaven's messages will not always wait. They arrive in appointed times. God says, your tears water the seeds of your future. Do not curse them. They are birthing joy you cannot yet imagine. Your mother agrees. She says, keep going. Do not stop. Everything I prayed for you is still unfolding. And when you cross to heaven's side, you will see me waiting with open arms. Type 1111 in the comments if you believe this. 1111 is the number of divine alignment. It is your sign that heaven and earth are agreeing over your life. Beloved child, the message is clear. Do not live stuck in yesterday. Do not think you are abandoned. Heaven has spoken. Your mother has reached across eternity to remind you, you are loved, you are guided, you are not alone. This is her final message, but it will echo forever in your soul if you let it. Beloved child, listen carefully. Heaven is not finished with you. Your mother's message still unfolds like a scroll being opened before your eyes. She says, the days ahead will not be as dark as the days behind you. What broke you will not define you. What wounds you will not destroy you. I prayed for your survival, but heaven is answering with your revival. God says, you thought you lost everything when you lost her, but I tell you, nothing is wasted in my kingdom. Every memory is a seed. Every tear is a river. Every prayer is a pillar. They are all still working for your good. My child, type 1212 in the comments if you feel this stirring in your heart. 1212 is the number of divine order. It is a sign that what feels scattered in your life is about to align perfectly under heaven's hand. Archangel Michael declares, your mother's prayers created paths you have not even walked yet. When you step into them, you will remember this moment and know it was her love that cleared the way. That is why the job you lost will not destroy you. That is why the betrayal you suffered will not be your ending. That is why the nights you spent weeping alone will become the foundation for your testimony. Beloved, your mother whispers from heaven, I am proud that you survived what I feared for you. I am proud that you carry my strength even when you don't see it. I am proud that you have not given up. She sees the battles you fought in silence. She sees the loneliness that still lingers. She sees the weight you carry, pretending to be strong for others. And heaven says, lay it down. God does not ask you to carry what is too heavy. He asks you to surrender it. Your mother's final wish is not that you remain strong without rest, but that you remain surrendered to the one who gives rest. Type, I surrender in the comments if you are ready to lay down the burdens you were never meant to carry alone. Your agreement is powerful. Your confession in the comments is not for others. It is your act of faith before heaven. Beloved, Archangel Michael declares, your mother's message is also prophetic about your future family. She says, love them while you have them. Forgive quickly, hold tightly, because one day it will be their memory that carries you forward. This is not to scare you, it is to awaken you. Life is shorter than you think. Do not waste it in bitterness. Do not delay love. Do not silence forgiveness. Like this video if your heart feels that call. Share it with someone you have been distant from as a sign that you choose reconciliation. Your simple act may heal what years of silence could not. God says, I am healing your bloodline. Where there was trauma, I will bring peace. Where there was abandonment, I will bring restoration. Where there was poverty, I will bring provision. Your mother sowed faith, and you will reap the blessing. Beloved, type 555 in the comments if you believe change is coming. 5 and 55 is the number of transformations. It is heaven's confirmation that shifts are happening in your favor. Your mother's final message carries one last instruction. She says, "Do not be afraid to step into love again. I want to see you happy. I want to see you whole. I want to see you walking in the fullness of what heaven has prepared. For too long, fear has kept you guarded. For too long, grief has made you afraid of joy. But heaven says, it is safe now. The season of mourning is giving way to the season of rejoicing." Archangel Michael declares, "Your heart will love again. Your life will bloom again. Your days will shine again." Your mother says, "I release you to joy. I release you to laughter. I release you to live without apology. Beloved child, this is heaven's decree." Her love never died. It simply multiplied. And now, through this word, that love touches you again. Type, "I receive my mother's blessing," in the comments if you believe this word is yours. Comment it boldly for what you declare you establish. And as you write it, angels are recording your agreement in heaven. Like this video as a sign that you choose life over grief. Share it with someone who is hurting, so they too will know they are not forgotten. And subscribe, beloved, because heaven's next message may be the very one that carries you into your breakthrough. God says, "You are still the child she loves. You are still the promise I gave her. You are still marked by heaven's favor." And Archangel Michael seals it. No force on earth or in hell can undo what a mother's love and God's grace have built together in your life. This is her final message, but it will live in you forever. Beloved child, heaven is not finished. Your mother's blessing is greater than you realize. She is not only sending comfort, she is unlocking inheritance. She says, "What I could not give you with my hands on earth, I have released with my prayers in heaven." God says, the inheritance of faith, the inheritance of provision, the inheritance of favor, these are being delivered into your life. Do not think of inheritance as money alone. Think of it as divine protection. Think of it as open doors. Think of it as a generational blessing breaking loose over you. Type 8888 in the comments if you receive this. 888 is the number of divine abundance and new beginnings. It is the sign that heaven's inheritance is about to manifest in your hands. Archangel Michael declares, "Your mother's voice has not gone silent in heaven's courts. She has stood before God on your behalf, and now the gavel of favor strikes in your direction. This is why debts will be cancelled. This is why resources will appear suddenly. This is why what was stolen will be returned multiplied. Beloved," your mother says, "I did not leave you empty. I left you with prayers, and now those prayers are producing answers. The doors you thought were locked are being unlocked. The opportunities you thought you missed are being restored. The help you thought would never come is already on its way." Comment, "I claim my inheritance right now." When you declare it, you place your name in the heavenly record of those who received it. But child, listen closely. Her message carries even more. She is also speaking of relocation. She says, "I see you moving. I see you stepping out of the place where pain buried you. I see you entering a new season in a new location." God confirms, "The land where you were mistreated will not be the land of your breakthrough. I am uprooting you to plant you where you will flourish. This is why you have felt restless. This is why doors seem to close behind you. This is why your spirit longs for change." Type 222 in the comments if this word speaks to you. 222 is the number of alignment with destiny. It is the confirmation that heaven is orchestrating your steps. Archangel Michael declares, "Your relocation is not just physical, it is spiritual. You are leaving behind despair, leaving behind shame, leaving behind what broke you. You are stepping into peace, into promise, into new beginnings." Beloved, your mother says, "I always wanted to see you live in joy, in safety, in abundance. Now I see heaven preparing the place for you." Do not resist the shift. Trust the hand of God. Like this video, if you believe the move is coming, share it with someone who has been praying for relocation. Your act of faith may be the key to their breakthrough too. But child, heaven's word does not end here. For your mother's final blessing includes love. She says, "I prayed you would not walk alone. I prayed God would send you someone to cherish you, protect you, and honor you. God says, the season of loneliness is ending. The love I promised is closer than you think. The prayers of your mother have pulled your future spouse into alignment with your path. Archangel Michael declares, the one meant for you is being prepared. The delays are breaking. The counterfeit loves are being removed. And the covenant love is approaching. Type, I receive my covenant love in the comments if you believe this. When you declare it, heaven assigns angels to guard your union. Beloved, your mother whispers, I wanted to be there on your wedding day, and though I cannot stand by your side in the physical, I will be present in the spirit. My prayers will walk you down the aisle. My love will surround you as you vow. My blessing will remain on the covenant you make. Child, hear this. Heaven is aligning everything. Your inheritance is being released. Your relocation is being prepared. Your love is being revealed. And it is all connected to the prayers of your mother, stored in heaven's jars. Type, I receive my mother's prayers right now in the comments, because what you declare with your mouth is sealed in heaven. God says, you are not forgotten, you are favored, you are chosen, and you are walking into what has been written long before you were born. Your mother says, I see your victory, I see your joy, I see your breakthrough, and I am smiling from heaven because my child is rising. Beloved, like this video as a prophetic act that you are stepping into your blessing. Share it to release this word into another life. Subscribe, because heaven's next word will carry you even further. And remember, Archangel Michael declares, your mother's final message is sealed. It will not fade. It will not fail. It will come to pass. Beloved child, heaven speaks again with urgency. Your mother's final blessing is not only comfort, not only inheritance, it is also a warning. She says, do not waste the time you have been given. Life is a vapor. Days pass quickly. Use them wisely. God says, I have extended your life with purpose. Every hour is holy. Every breath is borrowed. Every moment is a seed that must be sown. Archangel Michael declares, time is not your enemy, but procrastination is. Delay steals destiny. Fear delays fulfillment. But today, heaven says, move quickly, for the window of grace is open. Beloved, type 333 in the comments right now if this word strikes your heart. 333 is the number of divine urgency, a reminder that the Trinity, Father, Son, and Spirit, is aligning your steps. Your mother whispers, child, I see the clock in heaven. It is not like the clocks of earth. It does not tick with minutes. It ticks with opportunities. Some doors only open for a season. Do not hesitate when God says go. This is why you have felt a pressing in your spirit. This is why you cannot rest in old patterns. This is why certain friendships, jobs, and situations feel like they are expiring because they are. God says, I am calling you higher, and time will not wait. Beloved, type I will not delay in the comments. When you declare it, you are breaking the cycle of hesitation. You are stepping into obedience which unlocks miracles. Your mother's message continues. Prepare yourself. The blessing is coming faster than you think. Do not be caught unready. She sees what heaven is aligning for you. She sees doors of opportunity that require courage. She sees connections being made that require faith. And she says, do not let fear rob you again. Like this video right now, if you choose faith over fear, share it with someone who is stuck in hesitation, because your act of faith may be the key that shakes them awake. Archangel Michael declares, this is a season of divine acceleration. What would take years will take months. What would take months will take weeks. What would take weeks will take days. That is why you must stay alert. That is why you must keep your oil full. That is why you must live ready. God says, behold, I come quickly into your situation. Blessed is the one who is prepared. Beloved, type I am ready in the comments if your heart agrees. Your comment is not for man, it is a covenant with heaven. Your mother says, I waited for moments that never came. I postponed dreams until my strength was gone. Do not repeat my mistakes. Live now, move now, love now, forgive now. This is her warning and her gift. She wants you free. She wants you awake. She wants you walking in destiny without chains. Child, do you feel the stirring in your spirit? That is heaven calling you out of delay. That is heaven removing excuses. That is heaven giving you a new strength to rise. Type 911 in the comments if you feel the urgency. 911 is the number of divine emergencies. It is heaven's alarm clock ringing in your soul. Beloved, Archangel Michael declares, "This is not to scare you, but to awaken you. For the harvest is near, the opportunities are many, but the workers are few." Heaven is calling you to act, to move, to obey. God says you have cried, "Lord, when?" And I answer, "Now." You have prayed, "Lord, how long?" And I reply, "No longer." The delay is broken. Your mother whispers, "I see the life ahead of you, and it shines brighter than you believe. But you must walk forward. Stop looking back." Beloved, like this video, if you are determined not to look back, share it as a prophetic act that you are moving forward. Subscribe so that the next word heaven releases will meet you right on time. Child, heaven reveals one more layer. Your preparation is not only for blessing, it is also for protection. Your mother says, "The enemy tried to target you, but heaven has already blocked the attack." Still, you must remain watchful. Cover yourself in prayer. Guard your heart. Stay close to God's word. Archangel Michael declares, "I stand with my sword drawn to protect you, but your agreement with heaven strengthens your shield." That is why you must not only listen, you must also speak. Commenting, declaring, typing words of faith, these are not empty actions. They are your weapon. Type "I am covered" in the comments. Because what you speak, heaven seals. God says, "The days are shorter than you know." Live ready, love deeply, move boldly. Your destiny is too great to waste on hesitation. And your mother's voice closes in tenderness. "I love you, I am proud of you, and I am urging you, rise, because heaven is waiting." Beloved child, do you know that your mother is nearer than you think? God has permitted signs so you will not doubt. She says, "I cannot walk beside you in the flesh, but heaven has ways of letting you know I am close." God says, when you dream of her, do not dismiss it. Those are not just memories, they are reminders. They are touches from eternity to keep you steady. Archangel Michael declares, "Dreams are heavenly visitations. Pay attention to them." When your mother appears, it is not to haunt, it is to heal, it is to guide. It is to remind you of love that does not die. Beloved, type, "I receive my heavenly dreams" in the comments if you have felt her presence in your sleep. Your comment is a seal of faith that what you dream will bring peace, not fear. Your mother whispers, "Sometimes you sense my fragrance, the scent of my perfume, the smell of my cooking, the faint reminder of home." That is me. That is heaven allowing you to feel, "I am not gone." She wants you to know those moments are real. Those are not your imagination. Those are confirmations. God says, "I comfort my children through signs. I use even the fragrance of memory to remind you of love eternal." Beloved, type, "I receive my sign," if you have ever smelled what no one else noticed and felt her near. Because what you acknowledge increases. What you deny fades away. Archangel Michael declares, "Your mother also comes through sudden waves of peace." In moments when anxiety overwhelms you, in moments when grief chokes you, suddenly there is calm. Suddenly there is warmth. Suddenly you feel held. That is her blessing reaching you. Your mother says, "When you feel peace you cannot explain." That is me wrapping my prayers around you. That is me saying, "Child, it will be okay." Beloved, type 44444 in the comments. 4444 is the number of multiplied angelic presence. It is the sign that heaven surrounds you on all sides. God says, "Do not ignore these touches. They are my mercy. They are my way of saying, you are never abandoned. And child, there is more." Your mother often speaks through angel numbers. The sudden 1111 on the clock. The repeated 222 when you feel alone. The 77 when you wonder if heaven hears you. The 88 when you are praying for provision. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations. Archangel Michael declares, your eyes are drawn to these numbers because heaven is speaking. Your mother's prayers are still echoing through these signs. Beloved, type your angel number in the comments now. Type what you have been seeing: 1111, 222, 777, 888, or 44444. Declare it, because heaven is showing you that you are aligned with something greater than yourself. Your mother whispers, I use what you can see to remind you of what you cannot. These numbers are my reminders. They are heaven's codes. They are my way of saying, child, I am still with you. Beloved, like this video if you have seen these numbers in your life. Share it with someone who has been seeing signs, so they will know they are not crazy. They are being comforted. God says, I speak through creation, through signs, through whispers. I use the small things to reveal my great love. So when the butterfly lands beside you, when the bird sings outside your window, when the rainbow breaks through after a storm, know this: heaven is speaking. Your mother says, I prayed you would never feel alone, so heaven lets me remind you in ways only you would recognize. Child, you are not imagining it. You are not desperate, you are connected. Heaven has given you a bridge between the seen and the unseen. Type, I believe heaven is speaking, in the comments. Type it boldly, because what you confess, heaven multiplies. Archangel Michael declares, these signs are not accidents, they are invitations. They invite you to faith, they invite you to hope, they invite you to believe again. Beloved, God says, I will never leave you without comfort. The signs you see are my proof that your mother's love is eternal and my love is unshakable. Your mother whispers one last time in this moment. When you see these signs, smile. Do not cry. It is my way of saying, I love you, I am proud of you, and I am still here. Beloved child, heaven is drawing you close. Comment now, your angel number, your declaration, your belief. For every word you type is another light shining in heaven's book of remembrance.